So I just watched the worst game I've ever seen from Barcelona, like in my entire life. This game was so bad. I don't know what, bro. We got dominated by Sevilla, man. Like we couldn't do anything in the first half. I thought on Wednesday I had seen the worst when we played PSG. We didn't play good. We played bad. I thought that was the worst I could see, and we haven't been playing any good this season really. Like there's a few games we played really well. We've been mostly inconsistent and struggling. We were lucky to have some comebacks there and there, but overall we haven't looked like anywhere near how we looked last season. Going through this game, I expected we were going to struggle because of our injuries, of course, but I would have never expected a score of 4-1 ever. Losing 4-1 to Sevilla is crazy, man. I think it's maybe time to put the high line in the bag, man. Like that thing is not working anymore. Everybody is like exploiting it. Like any team, it could be what? It could be Oviedo, it could be any team. They are exploiting the high line. Today we of course got punished like more than usual, but looking throughout the season, every team has been punishing the high line. When you look at the goals we get scored on, they all look the same. It's always a winger running and just passing the ball in the middle, and that's how every score we basically concede works. Like every time I saw like a compilation on TikTok of the goals we conceded, like from last season until now, until the PSG game. They were all the same, like carbon copy of each other. Even the goals we conceded in this game were all the same, except the third goal which kind of looked different. And I think on that goal, Chesney should have done better, but he got caught with his pants down. He was trying to gather himself and protect his near post, but he got caught off guard with the shot and he couldn't get to the ball in time. He just got his fingertips on that. But overall, man, it was really a bad game, man. Let's talk about the players. So like I said, Chesney on the third goal, he should have done a little better really. Could have done better to keep that goal out, but I don't blame him so much because he's currently our third goalkeeper, like behind Ter Stegen and Joan Garcia, so he didn't expect to play at this time in this season, so I just give him a break for that. But I think he should have done better on the third goal, but he got scored on 4 goals, so even if he kept that out we could have still lost the game. And the defense, I really love Araujo, man. I think he gets undeserved hate from the fans and everybody. In this game he could have done better. He's the one who conceded that penalty that made the game a little harder. Aside from that, I didn't think every issue came from him. It was most of the issue came from Koundé, and when you analyze it, most of the goals, like the second goal came from him, with him losing the ball in the middle, and then I mean overall Koundé was, I think he was the worst player today. A rating of 5.8 is very generous because he was the player who was struggling today. They could have even scored more goals in the first half. They could have scored 3 goals in the first half. It's just their striker, I don't know, is it Romero? I think he's not that good of a striker because he missed really open chances. But if it was like Lewandowski who was having those chances, bro, this game would have ended like 8 goals to 1, man. Like the first half was so terrible, man. I can't even describe it. We got completely dominated in all the ways possible. So Araujo, I think he gets a little bit of hate. I wouldn't blame him. Of course he could have done a little better, but I think the issue is more on our entire defense and our system overall. I do agree that Eric Garcia is better based on how he played, because when he was substituted you could see that Eric Garcia could carry the ball like forward. I think that Araujo doesn't do, but defensively I didn't think Araujo was really that terrible, except for of course that penalty conceded. and it was even a really close call. It was not necessarily a really bad challenge. It's just with the slow motion, it looked worse than it actually was. But the referee awarded it, so yeah, what can you do? Kubarsi, I can't even. I didn't really see anything from Kubarsi. He was just there, really. Martin, I think he was decent. I think Martin was decent. Usually, when something like when we have a game like this, usually it would be from his side. It would be because most of the games he's a weakness when Balde is out. But I wouldn't say that for this game or the game from PSG. Actually, in the game from PSG, he was one of the better players on the pitch. He got substituted like in the second half, like at the start. I think yeah, Balde is better than him and he brings more to the game than him. But I didn't think he necessarily had that bad of a game. So moving to the midfield, Pedri tries. Every time Pedri is going to try and distribute the ball. Sometimes it's not gonna work, like today in the PSG game. But I think Pedri does his work. He does his job well. Even when we lose, I don't really have any blame on him. De Jong really, also like Kubarsi, really, I didn't see anything from De Jong. He was just there. He was touching the ball there and there, but I didn't see really any impact from De Jong. Another player, oh man, Dani Olmo, man, bruh. Dani Olmo, what's happening, man? Like, what's happening? Dani Olmo really hasn't lived up to expectation this season, man. He's lucky that Fermin is injured, Gavi is injured, but I don't think he's really the best fit to start in the squad. He hasn't really looked well. He hasn't made any impact in most games. He usually plays well when he comes off the bench. That's when he has an impact, but every time he starts, he usually has a bad game. He's usually a non-factor. I think we expect more from our number 10. We expect more chance creation. We expect more aggressivity. Dani Olmo really doesn't deliver it, and he hasn't been doing it the whole season. So as soon as Fermin comes back, I think Fermin is going to be the starter, really, because Olmo, he hasn't really delivered, especially when we need him. For Rashford was our best player today, by far. Actually, he was the only player who was creating any threat to the opposition. He even scored the goal. He was the only dangerous player on the pitch. Lewandowski was also a non-factor, but I wouldn't blame on Lewandowski because he's like our striker. He expects ball to come to him, so he's not going to, like 37 years old. Lewandowski is not going to be the one going to search for the ball, dribbling and creating chances. He expects the balls to come from him, and I would mainly put the blame on Olmo because he's the one who is supposed to free up space from him, and he's not doing that really well. And I don't think Ferran should start on this side ever again. I think we should give chance to Fernandez. We should give a chance to Antonio Fernandez. I think he would be a better fit now that we have so many injuries. No Yamar, no Rafinha. We should give a chance to these young players, Antonio Fernandez and Joe Fernandez. I really liked what I seen from them in the off season. I think they deserve a chance, especially now that most of the players are out and we are not really playing well. I don't think it's worth it playing Ferran here because in this game he also was a non-factor. He didn't do anything really. So man, bruh, this was overall a bad game, man. We still have some work to do. Like at the start of the season we were expecting like so much more because last season was like a fairy tale. We played really well. It was just that unfortunate game we lost to Inter Milan, which we could have won that game, but unfortunately, due to unlucky circumstances, we didn't win that game. But overall, the last season was really good. We played well. The chemistry was unmatched. Probably were probably the best team in the world, like based on chemistry. But this season, the chemistry has been really off. Maybe it's because we are trying different things, trying to, we have new players. We are trying to fit them in the club. Yeah, of course, we're going to struggle a little bit, but we can't be struggling to the point we are losing 4-1 to Sevilla. We can't really be doing that. So I think there's going to be a lot of things to consider for Hansi Flick. He should really adjust the system because everybody is exposing us right now. Like, he should really work on that high line, maybe change the system, because it looks like everybody has figured us out. Man, this game sucked so much. I know when we get our players back, we are definitely going to be playing more. It's obvious we rely so much on Yamal. Bro, God forbid even Pedri gets injured. If Pedri gets injured, bro, I think we would be losing every game we have because we just rely on those two every time. This season's expectation is to win the Champions League because we won everything last season. So I think every fan is expecting us to win the Champions League now. But even the league, it looks like it's going to be really tough. Luckily, we are only 2 points behind Real Madrid since they lost to Atletico Madrid. So we are not completely lost in La Liga. We can still win it. We still have the derbies. I think it's okay, but this game shows some alarming signs. It shows that we have issues, and I can't imagine if we play really good team. Like this game, Sevilla had 36 years old worth Alexis Sanchez. That was their main guy, and we are losing 4-0 to that team, which the main guy is Alexis Sanchez. Imagine if we play a really good team. I can't imagine El Clasico when we are playing against Mbappe and Vinicius. We're going to be, if we play like we played this game, we are going to be completely exposed. I can't imagine. It will be probably 8-0 if we play like we play this game. So this game shows that we have a lot to work on. I hope Hansi Flick really adjusts. I know he's capable. He's a really good coach. He proved it last season. Like, the challenge for him now is how he's going to adjust the team, and I think that's the challenge every really good coach faces. That's what shows how good of a coach you are, your ability to adjust in tough circumstances. So I really hope to see more, man. I hope we don't have another game like this, man. This was not really a good watch, man. Yeah, that's about it, man. It's a really terrible day. Hope we do better. I'll continue to make reviews on our games. I think now it's the international break, so I'll make a video on our next feature, I guess. I'm not sure the team we're going to face, but I'll be making a video on that, so stay tuned on that one. So take care, guys. See you.